RacerX going, and it's Happy Camper Day here at the Snail races. And it's like the blue fog is just settled on here. Okay, but anyway, let's see. Let me go introduce Randall. He's Shady's brother. He's out here in the audience. He's a tiny.
I am, in fact.
Purple seats, and say hi there, Randall.
Hi, it's Randall. I'm Shady's real life brother, and I'm trying to continue his legacy. So if you have any questions about that, please contact me.
Randall.com. No.
No.
Okay.
No. R-A-N-D-A-L.
Yeah, there you go. R-A-N-D-A-L. That's his name. Okay, so now we go to May. Say hi, May.
Heidi-ho, and welcome to Camp Snello. And next to me is my favorite camp counselor, Tindallia Soothsayer.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the races. And next to me is the lovely Shayna. Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm not lovely.
The lovely Oodlemi noodles.
Yeah,
The lovely.
lovely.
Nobody wants to use those now.
Ew.
Isn't he
Next to me is
lovely?
even more lovely. Goddess Shayna.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's Snail Races. And driving the balloon today is Stephanie Brimmer. Hi, Stephanie.
Stephanie!
Hey, Stephanie!
Stephanie!
Okay, so here we are with the stats for the amateur race, and we've had one race so far this season of season 4, and so far, woo! And so far we've got Queenie Promise in first with 10 points.
Yay!
We got Lobbie Riggles in second with 8 points.
Yay!
Babypea in third with 6 points. Woo!
Yay!
Abby P in fourth with 4 points. Woohoo!
Happy.
Abby Black. Sorry. And I can't even read what I wrote there now. I don't know. I'm still calling her the wrong one. All right. And Trusar Christia, who isn't here today, but we got a kid came in as in fifth with 3 points. Woohoo! And Mr. Meow is in sixth with 2 points. Woo! And that's it. And now, guess what? We go down to the ground for the first race of the day. Woo!
Going down.
There we go. Hey, here we go.
Some of these undies. Ew. Oh, I'm going to be a snail.
There's a snail.
Oh, I got stopped.
Okay, here we are, and we have all made it safely down to the bottom course. The audience is carefully seated in their benches, and let's go see the snails. Who's out there for our first race of the day? We've got Lulee Babenco.
In purple.
And next to in purple, and next to her is Abby Black in the red. And Lobbie Riggles in the blue. And Babypea over here in the green. Yay! Okay, and now we go down to someone in the buttons, and that would be Tindallia Soothsayer in the button. Go ahead, Tindy.
Hey, Tindy.
Push the button.
Oh, and you can notice right in front of Tindy is the thermometer of how much money we are collected so far for this month for the sim, and it is at 0. If we could raise that a little bit, that'd be great. Oh, 1%. Oh, there you go. There we go. Yeah. Throw some more money in there and keep the sim going a little bit longer. Oh, and I can't see the gate, so that's not good. There's the gate.
That's your problem. Move up.
Actually, that's perfectly normal.
Yeah, that's how for you. Let's see if we get a cow. There it is. I see the cow.
Yay!
I bet the gate appears right when the cow hits it. Let's see if that happens. Woo! There it was. Load up real good.
Hamburger.
Yeah. All right, and they're off. Thank you, someone who put money in there. Woo!
Yeah.
Thank you, Stephanie. Awesome, yes. Okay, and the snails are off. There's 4 snails in this race, and they're cruising around the course.
The last place snail will not be moving on to the next race.
Yes. Don't be that snail.
Indeed.
Run, little snails, run. Oh, run, big snails, run.
The green bench is very full. The blue bench is halfway full. So we got a lot of people hoping Babypea wins, it looks like.
Car go, go, go.
That's car.
Lulee Babenco is in the lead.
Oh, it's stunning music.
Or no, is that is that?
I can't tell who's in the lead. It's just a big gaggle, but somebody just got a real high jump.
I don't know. Yeah, that's when you pop way up.
Lobbie's flying.
Ooh, she is
Out of my
way-
camera range, I couldn't tell.
Oh, good, that guy's here.
Hey,
Nice.
Babe.
rounding the.
Okay, so it looks like Abby Black is in the lead with Lulee Babenco in second, Babypea in third, and Lobbie Riggles in fourth.
Go Snail.
Go.
Lap number one.
Oops.
Babypea may not be wearing a HUD, so we're not sure if she's got all the checkpoints or not.
Yeah.
But we hope she does. The scoreboard knows.
Thank God for the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're still looking for someone to put those musical notes in order of a song for us. That'd be great.
We need a piano tuner.
We need someone who knows how to play a piano that can tell us what notes to
Tuna
put in
fish.
order.
I could piano carp for you.
Yeah, piano carp.
Oh. Really? Okay.
I don't know. I guess, whatever. I don't want you to do that, but if that's what you like, go for it.
Yeah, you know.
The green one, the Babypea is now in the lead. What has she got on her head today? Oh, that's a bathing.
That's a.
She's ready for swimming. Fun. Okay, we've got who's Lobbie Riggles is the first one to go through the gate here on lap number 2. They're all on the lap number 2 now. Very close race.
Indeed.
It's so close the benches are crashing into each other up here in the sky.
You know, when a bench crashes.
It's
Then
not
you
bad.
reboot it.
Yeah, you don't have to
Right.
reboot it. It's not that kind of crash.
Well, there's that too. There's that too.
But yeah, the blue bench is getting their heads lopped off by the green bench. Anyway, down here on the
I keep
on the
getting
musical
collision
note.
with blue bench.
Oh.
I'm gonna report
Yeah.
this
Bobby
shady
got a high
Fox
bounce.
character.
Yeah, poor Shady.
What?
So whoever we're watching is at the level of whoever we're watching.
Sort of, yeah. Yeah, the benches are set to be about a couple meters higher or lower than each other, but we didn't take into the account the height of the avatars sitting on the bench. So
Oh,
Decapitation is a.
is someone too tall on this bench?
that was a Shady
Not
script.
for long.
That's from our friend Shady who scripted that for us.
Oh,
Actually, I think he
okay.
got the scripts from someone else and just modded it, but he did a good job on it. It works fine. It works. We don't lose benches anymore, and that's a good thing.
Yes.
This is a
I'm
crazy,
happy
crazy
to-
close race today.
It is close.
I'm
Oh,
happy that
another
my
bounce,
brother.
high bounce.
Ouch.
That is. That's red. Abby.
Abby Black.
Lobbie's in the lead, followed by Abby Black, then Babypea, and pulling up the rear is, oh, no, that's Abby Black. Oops, purples. Ignore me. Oops.
Fine.
Never
Looks like
mind.
Lulee's in the front. I don't know. We'll see who comes out of here first.
Heading up the ramp in for
Oh, is now
Yes.
Bobby Riggles.
Rampage. Lobbie. Baby.
Lulee
Lulee.
in third.
And Abby Black. Woo!
Yay.
And
Now everybody changed places.
just was.
Oh, this
I'm
has
happy.
changed quite a.
I think someone just fell off a bench.
Oopsie.
Oh,
Someone with a green tag said somebody on my friend's list.
Coming down.
Oh, ouch, yeah,
Oh,
and go
ouch,
back
ouch,
off.
ouch. way up there. The bench doesn't want to go up there.
I'm having good luck with
Lost her bench. Here, did it catch up to her? Okay, her bench is back to following her. Good. All right, now we'll back out to the other snails out here in the lead.
Yeah.
Still Lobbie
Lobbie in
leading.
That was an unfortunate double bounce for Abby Black.
Sure was.
Pretty much a contest.
It's stalk and stalk.
Oh,
Ooh, another high bounce.
high bounce.
Jinx someone.
Coming down, face plant.
Ooh,
Oh, I was.
puts her right back in third place again. All right. Got Babypea in the lead.
Lobbie in second. Lulee in third.
Lulee in
and
third.
Abby's crossing green.
Right there. So, Tindy, I hear we're getting your roller coaster here on the top of the hill. We're going to replace the hill with a roller coaster or something. Is that right?
Are we?
That's what I heard. This is what May was telling me. Not going to happen.
There, people want it.
I'd like to see that.
I'm ready. I'm ready to have that happen. Yeah, whenever you're ready. I gave
There's rabbit statue that has to get out.
Put my
I
snail
gave
on
May.
it, right?
You got permission to move my statue out of the way. I think you got permission to modify the sim a little bit too if you want to take the mountain down. So does May.
Come down a little
Well,
bit.
the ground is made.
No,
About her.
don't feel that way.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys work that out after the show.
All right, heading up the ramp in first is
Soon we will
Babypea.
have a. Oh yeah, this is it. This is the final lap.
Come on.
Ooh,
Who's gonna
Abby.
Go. Go, 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 go.
What?
What? No, just go, go, go. Whoever's ahead.
Pass that
Go,
bounce.
go, go.
Bouncy, bouncy.
Hey.
Yay!
Said it.
Yeah, that gives like Babypea,
Yes.
Lobbie, and Lulee.
Coming
Yes.
up the ramp.
Just go, go, go.
Wow, it's really
Go,
close.
go, go.
Good job, Snail.
And here comes Abby Black.
Yay!
Yay.
Roger that.
Well
And
done.
Somehow Abby Black missed a checkpoint somewhere and has to go around again, but we're not going to wait for the find.
That's fine, fine.
Right.
That's a tough one to miss.
But it can.
I
be.
don't think she missed that. She must have missed something earlier. We'll check it in the footage and figure out what it was, and I'll post notes on it
Yeah.
later. Okay. Here we go. So in first place we had Babypea. Woohoo!
Yay!
Second place today was Lobbie Riggles. Yay! And Lulee Babenco came in third. Woohoo!
Yay!
And Abby Black came in fourth. Woohoo! And now we go up into the sky and see what happened on Best of Two with May Best. Woo!
Heidi ho, and welcome to Camp Snailo. It is that time of year when children have been out of school for 3 weeks and moms are tearing their hair out. So our favorite camp counselor, Tindallia Soothsayer, has sent us off to summer camp. Today, we have 4 snails dressed to theme and eligible for prizes. Woohoo! Alden Cortes! Yay, Alden! Alden, you have won second runner-up. Alden has brought the 6-pack of bug spray and name-tagged her heart out. Now, trunk in tow, she is ready to run to the finish line. Yay! Lulee Babenco! Woohoo! Yay, Lulee! You have won first runner-up with your snail kid ready to make their way to the lakeside heaven where she'll sing campfire songs by the light of the silvery moon and eat s'mores until she is sick. Yay, Lulee! Honorable mention goes to Babypea. Babypea sent me a letter from camp that said, "Dear May, I almost broke my nose, but let's not think about that. Congratulations on not breaking your nose, and good luck heading to the finish line in the next race. And great job on that shell, baby. It looks awesome."
Yay!
Best in show goes to Tindallia Soothsayer. Yay! Woo-hoo! Tindy got bit by a snake this year at camp, and it was awful. We had to do mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, but to no avail. The snake still died. Great job on your shell out there, Tindy, and good luck in the next race. Not that you need it, we know you're the best. And I would like to send a special thank you to all our audience members out there today. You look great. If you haven't already voted for Best Audience Member, please send your vote to Goddess Shayna. She is dancing down on the button in front of the stands. A special thank you goes out to the sponsors of our show. Yay! Kierhop's Innovations, where you can get all your in-world needs. Treat TV, where you can watch us each week. YouTube, where you can watch us over and over and over again. Please like us, and don't forget to subscribe to our feed. You are also welcome to visit us on Facebook, where you can meet all of your favorite Snail Racing team members, group members, and audience members. See if your picture gets posted this week. And that brings us back to RacerX Gullwing, the best camp counselor on our sim, Little Snail Dude.
Woohoo! Hello, hey, this is RacerX Going, and this is the part of the show where we put the snail into the cannon,
Right.
and that's a lot of fun.
Not for
Yeah.
the snail.
Okay, that's working good. Okay, and Snail, you can't hide over there. That's a really bad place to hide. Just get in the cannon. Get in the cannon. That would be good.
Quick before he looks at his arm
Get
again.
right in there. Yep.
Right.
No watch there. Just get in there.
Oh.
Here we go.
Woo!
And he's off.
Looks like a good arc. He's going to come down good, it looks like. Right in that bucket of water.
Real good.
Now
Hey.
he's splattered.
That up.
Yes.
Coming down. He's got.
Whoa!
Hey! Oh, bouncy.
Oh, those damn kids left the boat over there.
Bouncy.
All good. Precise.
He's, oh.
Oh, and bad bounce.
Oh, that's bad.
What's that about? Yes.
Who put that there?
Not close enough. All right.
Lubricating the belt.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll get him cleaned up and scraped off of there and ready for next week.
I'm
And,
not cleaning it up.
Yes.
Thanks a lot, Snail Dude. That was fun.
Still do good.
Okay, so now we do your profile. Let me see, where's your on the list here, Snail Dude?
A rabbit hole.
Now the stats for the second race of the
Yes.
day. Let's see those. Woohoo!
Oh.
Okay, so here we are with the stats for the second race of the day, and we're in season 4 of week number 1, first race, and so far we have Tindallia Soothsayer in first with 10 points. Woohoo! Woohoo! And Alden Cortes in second with 8 points. Woohoo!
Yeah.
We need Promise in third with 6 points. Woohoo!
Yes.
Whispering Wind in fourth with 4 points. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Woo! Oodlemi Noodle in fifth with 3 points. Woo! Yay! Catten Carter in sixth with 2 points. Woo! And Lobbie Riggles in seventh with 1 point. Woo! Woo! And what else? Mr. Meow in eighth with 0 points. Woo!
Yeah.
Okay, and now we go out there and
In
see
the
who's
fight.
in our final race of the day. Here we go. Over in the purple scarf, we have Lulee Babenco. Woohoo!
Yay!
In the red scarf is Oodlemi Noodle. Woo!
Yay!
And Lobbie Riggles in the blue scarf. Woohoo! Babypea over here in the green scarf, ready for swimming. Woohoo! And Tindallia Soothsayer in the cyan scarf. Woohoo! Alden Cortes in the yellow scarf. Yay! In the orange scarf is Catten Carter. Woohoo! And Whispering Wind in the pink scarf. Woohoo! And this is where I take a picture.
The picture lasts longer.
Yay!
Woohoo! Okay, now we go over to who's on the buttons here? Is that Shayna?
Shayna.
Yep.
Shayna Paine, hit the button.
Okay.
Officially hit the button.
Are you dancing? Or do you have ants in your
I
pants?
have to get back over there. I was like camming around taking pictures.
Take your time.
Yeah, no hurry. No hurry.
I got.
Oh, let me do this again. Go ahead, Shayna
Are we
Paine,
ready?
hit the button.
Okay. Yes, I can. And we are ready to get this race started.
I don't think you're dancing. I think you have ants in your pants.
I'm dancing now.
Wibby the Snuggle Fox is giving me note cards.
'Cause you're
Press
special.
that button Any second. Here we
Hey,
go.
I know that's where we're going.
Yay!
Am I sitting? Stand up. Jeez.
No, sit. Go ahead.
No, I'm not moving.
There's the cat.
Sit
Meow,
down.
meow. Here comes the cows.
Here comes the cow.
Community.
And they're off.
Go!
Look, this is the breeze next to the door.
Stars everywhere.
That's what happens when the snails collide.
When snails collide.
Oh, that was a small jump.
That was a but at least I didn't fall.
I jumped right into the ramp.
Exams to the hour.
Catten Carter pulls in the
Snails
lead.
collide.
Yes, Whispering Wind in second. It's all the plain snails in the front now. Everyone who didn't decorate their snail is taking the lead. I wonder if that's a... Is it easier if you don't decorate your snail first? Oh, you got a whole castle on your back there. Did you know that?
Yeah.
No wonder
know
you're
that.
going slow.
You didn't notice that last week?
I saw it last week. I didn't know you were going to do that again this week. Okay. Oodlemi gets right on the 3, takes a shortcut to get there almost, and pops low, ends up on 3.
Goes through the bottom of the world. Thank you.
Racer,
And
he has
through the bottom of the world some more. And I'm falling.
Are you falling?
This is like the old track. I'm just falling.
Oh, we
No
don't-
one in the
we don't-
history of this track has ever fallen through.
Fallen through both sets of ground before. Yeah, maybe adding 2,000 trims to your shell wasn't a good idea.
Too heavy for the track.
Wow. Is that
Oh. Where'd that snail go?
Bye.
Bye.
It's cat.
Very heavy today, apparently.
Oh no!
Unfortunately, we don't have any arrows on the ground.
Yeah, I know.
Cat
You'll have to
followed by Timmy for the
Oh my God.
first one.
There's Oodlemi. He TP'd back up, and now he needs what do you need? Checkpoint 3 probably, or 4? Yeah, 4 maybe. Oodlemi needs 4. Okay. Tindy is in the lead, and Catten Carter is in second. Woo! There's close out there. See him? Those two are close. In third place now is someone else. Then the
Great.
Babypea maybe.
Snails are ripped again.
Yeah, we got
Starting on the
Babypea,
second lap, yeah.
Babypea and Lobbie.
Neck to neck.
Stop.
Oodlemi, did you figure out what checkpoint you needed? Was it 4?
Well, you said 4, so I went to 4.
Did it work?
You need
Well,
5.
right.
Noodle. Yeah, you need 5 now, so you're good.
Coming up
Yeah.
for
All right.
Yes.
Gone from like first to last place, huh?
Something weird's
Okay.
going on.
Yeah, Oodlemi and Noodle's the only one still on lap number 1. Where's Tindy? Are you over in the maze yet? Yeah, you're coming out
I
of the
have to go
maze.
through the maze.
All right, so that put Catten in the lead. Woo! Gay Catten.
Gay cat.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Catten Snail's a little
To
bit
the bottom of the world again. I don't know what is going on.
It's that damn castle of yours.
I don't know.
Should be.
I'm being warped around again.
Me having some technical difficulties, possibly a
Very
grief.
good.
No.
You'll have to grieve that with the counselors.
Most of the snails seem to be traveling
Stop.
in pairs.
This looks like a win for Catten. Unless Tindy can catch up, or maybe
Oh,
something
maybe.
happened on the jumps. Who knows? Come on,
Never
Catten. Okay. Anyway, got those 2 snails.
I'm in the
Good.
audience.
You're back in the audience.
You've given up?
Oh, he fell down again, so he had to
Yeah, I
come
fell
up
through the
again.
world again.
Yeah, maybe you should get that castle off your back if you're going to finish this race.
Ow.
No?
No, neither.
You're done? You're done with it now, huh?
Going back to the ground again.
Alright. Catten gets lift over this maze. He looks like
It's
he's
very
cinched
possible.
it. He does! He's over! Woo!
Wow.
Yay!
That is some lead now Catten has.
Yep. And Tindy has to go through the maze. That's it.
Oh, good.
That's a
Oodlemi
win
is
for
falling
Catten.
in the water with the sharks. All those
What?
poor people on his back are gonna die and get eaten by
Whispering
sharks.
had to go back around. She had to come back up again. She has somehow missed 5.
After struggling with the maze, Baby made it out.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Because, yeah, we saw you over there just now. All right, there it is, a win for Catten Carter. Woo!
Well done, Cat.
Yay, cat.
Whispering needs another lap after this. And Babypea
So does Baby.
might be coming in second. Yeah, Babypea needs another lap, too. Tindy is the next one that's going to finish. And that's going to be place number 2. Keep going, Whispering. You need another lap. And there we go. There it is. Place number 2 goes to Tindy. Woo!
Tindy doesn't know.
Yep, there you go. Can't say that anymore. Alright.
Who's going to be third?
Lobbie Riggles. Lobbie, who's this coming out of the maze? Yellow. Alden might be third. Looks like Alden is going to get third. Here comes another maze. Red is popping over, and oh, you need another lap. You need another lap. You don't have a chance in this, Oodlemi.
I do. Don't say that. I have a chat.
Yay,
Head
Catten!
round first.
I'm gonna catch me.
Alden Cortes takes 3rd place.
Alden and Oodlemi is starting its final lap. Here we have Lobbie Riggles is going to get 4th, it looks like. Woo!
Yay, Lobbie, go!
Babypea is really close, though. Little face plant, and there it is. Woo! Purple is Lulee Babenco. Just got 5th. Woohoo! Whispering win. It's just about to finish.
Yay!
6th place.
Alright, and now we're at the final snow. We got a red one and a green one on here still.
Oodlemi.
Someone's just going into the maze.
Baby.
Going into the maze. This is the maze. It moves when they hit these buttons. And
Oodlemi could still do it if he gets left.
if he gets lift off, let's see if he shoots over the maze.
Could get 7th place.
Very close.
But if he doesn't, he's gonna have a.
No, that's gonna put him in last. 2 more maze changes, and we're out of there.
And he's trying.
Ah, she's gone. Too late.
Yep.
Too slow.
That's the problem with it.
Oh, and then I hit
Very
the air brakes.
precious.
It's like baby's coming down from the ramp to take 7th, is it?
7th
Yes,
place.
7th place.
Yay!
Come on, Oodlemi, hurry up.
Game over.
Game over, man.
It worked for the other sim.
Yeah, but you didn't have ground to fall
Looks like
through.
baby had some checkpoint issues, or she just go back through that one again.
All right, we're gonna do the recap while we're waiting for Oodlemi.
No, Oodlemi's at the top of the
Oh, he's at the top of the ramp. Let's take a look and watch him finish this.
Yeah, oh, God.
There he is.
And for 8th place.
All right, here we go with the recap. For our second race of season 4, we have in first place. Who got first? Catten Carter. Woohoo!
Hey, Catten.
Yay! In second place was Tindallia Soothsayer. Woo!
Yay!
Third place, Alden Cortes. Yeah! Fourth place was Lobbie Riggles. Woohoo! Fifth place, Lulee Babenco. Yay! Sixth place was Whispering Wind. Woohoo! Seventh place, Babypea. Yay! And coming in last was Oodlemi Noodle. Woohoo! And now we go to the part of the show where we dance.
Now's the time of the show when we dance.
Alrighty. And so, what is our theme for next week, Tindy?
Knights and damsels in distress, we're gonna get medieval on your butt.
Yay!
Yay! Time.
Medieval, yay!
Medieval.
I have a jousting set. And a horse.
Or just high evil, whichever you want.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
Alrighty. Well, that's it. Good night, everybody. I hope you had fun.
Good night,
Next
everybody.
week.
Good night, everybody.
Yay!
Sleep well, Randall.
We lost Randall. All right. Good night, everyone.
No, it really has only
Well,
been
I'm ready to announce who the best in show is today.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Who's best in
do that.
show?
I'm sorry, not best in show, best in audience.
The best audience member today was.
Who shows audience?
So we have a winner, and the best in audience was Fukuju. Congratulations, Fukuju! You won best in audience at the 9 Snail races. Yay!
Ha ha ha!
Bye, everybody. Hope you had fun.
Thanks for coming to join